The Texan, starring Rory Calhoun.
Got the county plastered with those posters.
Yeah, a lot of folks would like to get them back here. Well, the bank was robbed about a week ago. Teller was shot. Just before he died, he said something about Frank Kincaid.
What do you mean he said something about it? What did he say?
It don't much matter now. Town went wild. They wouldn't listen to Kincaid. Guess I didn't listen to him either. Anyhow, we got our real killer last night.
And Kincaid doesn't know?
Now, how could I tell him? He didn't wait around for the news. He broke jail the day we arrested him. But that's not the worst of it. You know Clay Thompson?
I never met him. I've heard of him. Bounty hunter.
I ain't got anything against bounty hunters. I just don't like Clay Thompson. He figures he's got to bring him in dead. Safer that way. He's on Kincaid's trail.
Well, get him off his trail. Send word ahead to stop Thompson. Pull in these wanted posters. Do it now.
Took 5 days to distribute those posters. It'd take 5 days to pick them all up.
What if Kincaid dies in the meantime?
You're driving me mighty hard, Longley. If you're so concerned, why don't you do something about it?
That's just what I intend to do.
Bill, you've got my letter.
I got it.
I'm so glad to see you.
I heard all about it, Beth.
He's innocent, Bill. The whole town knows that now. But they wouldn't listen to me. And they wouldn't listen to Frank, and now I don't know where he is. I'm so afraid, Bill.
You've got to get a hold of yourself. Because I need your help. I'm going to try and find Frank. But I've got to have a clue. Now, it could be that he headed for the border. Or maybe he went north. Did he say anything to you?
I don't remember. All I can think about is that bounty hunter after Frank.
Now, look. If we're going to help Frank, you've got to help me. Now, which way do you think he went?
I think he said north. But I'm not sure. Oh, Bill, I don't know what to do.
Well, I'll do everything I can. Remember this. We know something that bounty hunter doesn't know. Frank headed north.
We're just sitting down to supper. If you'd like, you can join us.
Oh, thanks. By the way, this man passed through here?
Another fellow showed me this same Dodger early this morning. I'll give you the same answer I give him. I never seen him. Sure hate to be in his boots, though, with the two of you after him.
Which way was the other man headed?
Straight north, toward the hills.
Thanks.
Ain't you staying?
Some other time. Thanks.
Hold it right there, mister.
I saw your fire. Thought I'd ride in. Nothing to get jumpy about.
Let me judge that. Who are you?
Bill Longley.
Well, we must have crossed trails 100 times, Bill. Didn't expect to run into you out here. Why don't you make yourself easy? I'm Clay Thompson. A man in my business can't afford to take chances. I heard you coming in.
I wanted you to hear me.
You sound like you were looking for me.
I have been. I always wanted to meet a man in your line. You're inside the law, yet you're outside of it.
Nothing to it, Bill. Marshals and sheriffs, they can't operate beyond their own boundaries. You know that. Say, you got a cup? Have some coffee. I wore a badge once. Let's say I got tired of short pay and being stopped by those boundaries. Tired of seeing killers get away with murder.
I wonder which one bothers you most. The short money or the killers getting away?
Let's get this straight. I go by the reward dodges. The law says a man's wanted and I take after him. If he resists, I do what I have to do and collect.
And they always resist, don't they?
A man on the run is always scared. A scared man always resists.
You're after a scared man right now. But he's innocent.
Frank Kincaid.
That's right.
A friend of yours?
Never met him before. I know his wife. I used to work for her father. But they caught the real killer and he confessed.
He didn't. I get you. That 2,500 looks pretty good to you, too.
I'm not interested in the bounty. All I want to do is find Frank and tell him to go home.
Sure, just like I want it. Look, why try to get in front of me? Why don't we team up? We'll split it right down the middle.
I said he was innocent.
You know, that's funny. This Dodger says Kincaid's worth cash. That's all I'm interested in.
That's what I figured.
You better ride out, Longley.
I'll tell you what. Let's you and I ride back to Triple Creek. The marshal will back up my story.
That'll be another 3 days lost. Kincaid's freer right now than he has any license to be.
All right. And we'll both ride north together.
There'd be no percentage in my arguing that point. Not now.
Yes, sir. That's him, all right. He was hunting wild game in Diablo Canyon. Oh, a week ago, I'd say. Would never thought he was wanted. Real nice young feller. We had supper together.
Give me your gun. Slow and easy. Don't try it. You wouldn't have a chance.
Like I said before, there's still no percentage. You suckered me, all right. I ain't about to forget it.
Cottonwood's not too far from here. That's where we're headed. The marshal there ought to have some word from Triple Creek.
Sure. You know something, Longley? I've been wondering. Which one of us is really faster?
Well, the one that isn't, we'll never know.
You know, you're wasting my time.
Mine, too. Inside.
Be right with you. Yeah.
I'm Bill Longley.
Well, I've heard of you.
This is Clay Thompson.
Thompson? I met Courtney. What brings you just to Cottonwood?
Did you get one of these Dodgers from the marshal of Triple Creek?
Yeah, I came in 2 weeks ago.
Well, then maybe you got word that's been rescinded. Kincaid's innocent.
All I got was the Dodger. As far as I know, it still stands.
Give me back my gun.
What's this all about?
Longley tried to con me out of the reward money. Some men don't care how they make a dollar.
Haven't you had any word since you got that Dodger?
No, you see, the stage only comes to Cottonwood once every 3 weeks. The Dodger came on the last one a couple of weeks ago. There won't be another till Thursday.
Well, there's your answer. It'll be on the next stage.
I'll bet it will. Listen to me, Longley. Get off my back and stay off. I've got business to attend to in Diablo Canyon. Nothing's going to stop me.
If you want Kincaid, Thompson, you got to go through me to get him.
Anytime, my friend. Any old time, you say.
You know, Longley's kind don't lie. Maybe this Kincaid is innocent.
Sure, that's why there's a price in this egg. I thought maybe you and me could work something out.
I'm not looking for trouble with you, Thompson.
Well, who said anything about trouble, Sheriff? Suppose you decided to be helpful. And I wanted to show my gratitude. Wouldn't be anything wrong with that, would there?
Well, now, just what is it you'd expect me to do?
Well, you might hold Longley in town for a couple of days. The reward's $2,500. My gratitude would be worth exactly half of that.
Huh?
It'd have to be strictly legal, you understand, the charge you held him on.
Such as?
Well, I say obstructing justice was a good enough charge. You heard him threaten me about Kincaid.
Well, that sounds legitimate, all right. But I hear Longley's awful fast with a gun.
Even the fastest gun won't draw against a shotgun up close. That's why I lug one in my saddle. And Longley won't expect it. Not from you, he won't.
You must want this Kincaid real bad.
$2,500 worth, Sheriff. First come, first serve.
Thompson, you've got yourself a deal.
Good. You keep Longley in the lockup for a couple of days. I'll be riding into the Badlands at daybreak.
do for you, Sheriff?
I want to talk to you in my office. Thompson's behind you watching the place, so don't ask any questions. Just act as if I'm taking you in.
Sure.
Where you going, Longley?
Let's move.
Thompson fell for it, huh?
We wouldn't be here if he hadn't.
What's it all about?
Thompson figured he made a deal with me to hold you for a while.
So he can get to Kincaid without any trouble. Huh?
Mm-hmm. Hoping so. Better give me a gun, though. In case anybody's watching us through the windows, I want this to look good. Inside. You know, I've heard an awful lot about this particular 45.
How long do we play this hand?
Just until Thompson gets bedded down. Then you and I'll go find Kincaid. Yeah, I think I'd better get over to the bar and make sure Mr. Thompson is still happy.
Where's the sheriff? He's sleeping it off. You better wake him up. We got to get going. You're not going anywhere. You're going to stay here long enough for Thompson to catch up with your friend Kincaid. Get the sheriff. Why? Yeah, he's an honest sucker. He could have made the same deal I made with Thompson.
up a fight.
Hold it, Thompson. Drop the rifle.
Get smart, Longley. No sense us fighting like dogs over a bone. There's enough on Kincaid's head for both of us.
You know better than that. Drop the rifle. Now get out.
Looks like this time there is a percentage. $2,500.
I don't know how to thank you for bringing Frank back to me.
Almost in one piece.
Well, but still alive. You know, Longley, I guess I learned one thing from this. If you're right, don't run. It only makes you look guilty.
That's a good lesson for anyone to learn. Well, it's time I was moving on. Goodbye.